He ready, man. He ready. Cruz Show, Power 106. We got the champion here, man. Andre Berto is in here. Hey. What's good, champ? I see you shining, man. What's good?
It's light, man. It's too early in the day.
That is not light.
Nah, that's not light, man. Yo, listen.
Keep it easy a little bit, man.
You walking around like those are trinkets. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case, baby.
That's
That's
just
really
something
nice.
just to brighten my day a little bit.
Is that a Cartier bracelet?
Man,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
I come from
Trying to be
humble.
humble.
I come from humble beginnings, man. I gotta.
You don't gotta finish that.
A lot of people know your story, Andre, but when you say you come from humble beginnings, how humble?
Very humble. I mean,
You talking syrup sandwiches, mayonnaise
all that.
sandwiches,
I'm talking about bologna sandwiches.
cereal with no milk?
All of that.
Go ahead.
All of that. I mean, I'm from, I was born in Miami, of course. My parents, they're from Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
Just growing up, man, my parents, they picked fruit and my mom was, she worked at a restaurant. And like I say, on a regular basis, man, we had to try to make all ends meet. But just me just being that young, just seeing that and just understanding everything that we're going through, I just wanted to try to make it a point that, that our lives were going to change, soon. So I was very, focused and dedicated early. So, like I made this boxing thing work. If it was boxing, if it was football, if it was running track, I was always one of those kids, man, that just did everything, and I worked nonstop. So I let folks know back home, at an early age that I was going to be that dude.
Yeah, man, you have to contribute to the change in your family, right?
For sure.
You can't add to the already struggle that's already there,
No,
and create more struggle for your family.
Yeah, definitely, man. So I definitely, I have a big family. I got a close family, and just all of us, man. All of us were, we're pretty dialed in early. So me, my brothers, my sisters, we were all fighters. Coming up, we all did all the sports. We're just number one at pretty much everything we did.
Yeah.
High school. I was prom king and all
there
that.
he is.
There he is. So it was we had to make it a point. Listen, man.
We out here.
We out here.
We out here.
We out here.
Were you always fighting as a kid? Were you always punching on
yeah,
other
I was
kids?
a scrapper, man. I got in trouble a lot. Growing up. Middle school. Elementary school. I was always a scrapper. So, but as soon as I started seeing, how serious this boxing thing was getting for me, because it was just a little, just something, just
pass the time.
Yeah, just pass the time. But I,
keep you busy.
but I ended up being just, just pretty good at it. And I started winning, state tournaments, national tournaments, and I got to a point that that everybody was saying, hey, this kid can probably go to the Olympic Games.
Yeah, and at that point you're thinking, okay, I got to do something about this. I better go get some gloves. I better stop fighting in jeans.
Yeah, exactly. I need
Take
I need to stop, slapping people. I need to chill. So,
right, because there's a check in it now.
There's a check.
Yeah.
Now you can't. Yeah, I ain't throwing these hands unless I'm getting paid.
That's what I'm talking about.
So so like I say, everything comes full circle.
Yeah. You threw hands recently against Victor Ortiz at the StubHub Center. My dog Todd was there.
Yeah.
Todd, break that fight down.
Well, the guy in the ring, and then Victor Ortiz went down.
That's pretty much it, right? That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much what it was.
Did he give up?
Yeah,
in the fight?
It ended up being a TKO, and the ref asked him if he wants to continue. He never responded, right? And he asked him twice, and he did respond. And as a Mexican fighter, man, you can't do that.
Well, I remember you said this too, Todd. As a Mexican fighter, you can't fight at the StubHub Center as a Mexican fighter and give up.
You can't, dude. The fans
can't. They went crazy.
I know.
They went crazy. I mean,
because we're quick to turn on each other.
They turned quick. Within 20 minutes, I just seen a whole different crowd. When he was walking out, it was cheers. He was playing his Mexican music coming out. They waving the flags. By the end of the joint, they were throwing beer and
they were your fans.
Oh, it was over. It was over. They chanting my name. I'm like,
wow.
This is
wow.
crazy.
They turned on him that quick. Took 3 rounds to turn.
That fast, bro.
Don't give up.
It was kind of sad to see, but it was it's a fight game.
But that's the legacy of a Mexican fighter.
Exactly.
You go in there, and if you gotta die in that motherfucker, you dying in that motherfucker.
You dying in that motherfucker.
With your wife and kids watching.
All of that. All
of
that. Straight up. So it was like I say, it was a crazy situation, but at the time, I didn't care about none of that. I was coming for blood. Like I said, he gave me my first loss, 5 years ago, and it just loomed in me, for years.
That stays in you, right?
Yeah, man. I went through my little ups and downs, and I always knew in my heart that we need to get this done. And plus, even if I tried to forget about it, people around, they would not let me forget about it.
Yeah,
like,
right.
You gotta fight Victor. Hey, listen, you gotta fight Ortiz. It doesn't matter. We gotta see that rematch. I'm like, damn.
Just get it out of the way.
Final, do it.
So there it is.
So there
it's
was,
over now.
Man. So I dialed in, and dude, I was on some other crazy shit. Like, it was nothing that he was gonna bring that night that was gonna stop me.
Now, Andre, we all have from time to time knucklehead mentality.
Yeah.
These things happen, especially coming from where we come from, right? From the bottom, right? But did you have to eliminate some people out of your circle to kind of eliminate that out of your life?
Yeah.
Or were you just, making that change on your own?
Like I'm I was always a kid that grew up with a lot of pride, man, and I've always wanted just to excel at anything that I did. I always had a vision on where I wanted to be. So anything that didn't go right, either I'll close myself in and just stay away from people until I got it right. So when that whole situation happened, I just reevaluated like my whole situation, my whole team. I switched trainers, all these little tag-alongs. I had to get rid of everybody. I just really wanted to find out who I was at the end of the day. Because a lot of people go through those type of situations, and it's hard.
Sure.
It's hard to really come back, from that, especially if you're, if you just feel that you're invincible, and then you go through a situation of taking a loss and being embarrassed, and, like that'll just... that'll mess with you. So, I really had to put myself in a situation to understand who I was and just making sure that, that I had everything it took just to make sure that I had to go ahead and, take care of that. So.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Sometimes you got to cut out the professional homies.
Yeah, man. I had to, a lot of them, they can just, shoot me a couple of texts here and there, but if you ain't adding to the situation, boy, we got to keep it moving.
Yeah, I like that mentality.
Yeah.
Mayweather, are we getting this rematch? How close are we? What's the word here, man?
Get your money, man.
Man, we don't know what Floyd's doing, man, but, just right now at this point, like I say, man, we so focused and so dialed in. So right now, anybody else, I think they're doing a lot of talks right now with me and Danny Garcia, for that WBC title. So we'll see. We'll see if it pans out. If not, anybody else can get it. So
like I
said, we just focused and ready just to get it, man.
Yeah, you got to be the can man. Anyone can get it.
Anyone can get it.
But later,
shout out to my little man AB.
Yeah, all day.
That's my
Do
little
you
homie.
feel, looking back at that Mayweather fight, do you feel you won that fight?
Now, you know what, man? You go into, a lot of people sit back and watch, but that situation is so crazy on just the preparation, and just dealing with that circle. I mean, like that circus, and they really sit down and talk to you and let you know, like, okay, we're gonna get this fight done, but listen, this is the Mayweather show. Like, we picking the referees, we picking the judges, we picking this, we picking.
Wow.
So,
right.
So just basically, like, you're in a situation that, okay, I gotta knock this guy out.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though.
show
If you don't trust people in general, that's got to be an issue as well.
And that's another thing too. Like, a lot of fighters, I used to watch them fight, these guys, and I used to sit back and watch, like, why? These guys just sitting there just watching them, like, they don't want to throw any punches. They just standing there, because at the end of the day, of course, you have to deal with the circus and the atmosphere and that media circus.
Yeah.
But then again, in the back of their head, them knowing that, damn, like, everything is against me. Like, this referee, these judges, and this is a crazy crowd of people, and we finally in here with this guy that they're calling this legend, this myth, and it's like you're just so, just so blinded by everything, and you're really just trying to find out, okay, let's see how good this guy is, and you just sit there and just watch him and just like mesmerized by him moving around, you jabbing, you know what I mean? So it's a combination of everything, that kind of like plays with a fighter. But like, I think with me, I kind of knew that, and I just prepared myself mentally to let him know, listen, I'm gonna be here all night, and I'm gonna come at your ass all night. So I know the situation. I know everything is against me, but don't slip up. Like I know you, like, for real, outside of this boxing game.
Right.
And you know I'm with the shit, like, for real. Like, I'm finna
straight up.
You know what I mean? I'm finna come to you, and I'm
gonna bring it to you,
You know
dog.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So all this talk about this and that, that's fine, that's cool, but I'm about this for real. So you're gonna have to stay moving and stay on your toes for 12 rounds. You know, because I'm coming at you. So
it's a mental thing, though, right? You can't let the outside talk get in there, or else you're done.
Man, this fight game is so mental. People don't understand.
It's so mental.
It does not matter how hard you train. If you're not right mentally, it's a wrap when you get under those lights. Because those lights are bright. Those punches feel different.
How big is that stage, though, bro?
That stage is a beast.
Yeah,
a lot of people ask for it, but yeah, like I say, being up under those hot ass lights and seeing all those people in them cameras, and those punches don't feel like the same like coming out of that gym. So you know, so it's a different situation.
After you win a fight, lose a fight, your phone must be blowing up. Right? Stupid, blown up, right? Conor McGregor calls you. What's that conversation like?
Did you know it was him, by the way, when the phone came? He
Or did you hit him with a who's this?
Nah, that's my man. So, you know, he hit me after. He like, oh, I woke up to seeing you knock this motherfucker out. So, you know, my man.
He's amazing.
Man, Conor, man, like I say, he's a beast. And, you know, he always shown love. Like I said, I've known him for a nice little bit now. Yeah. And, man, like I say, that's my dude, man. You know, he definitely changing the game on the MMA side.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, Andre Berto is here, man. Congratulations on everything. It sounds like you've been through a lot, and you have. I mean, we've seen it. But it sounds like you're on the. I don't want to say up and up, because I don't think that's the case. I think this was always you, but you know, situations are different. I guess.
Man. I think you know, in life sometimes, you know, you have to go through certain situations. Sometimes you don't understand it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you sit back and wonder why.
Yeah.
But as long as you stay strong, man, keep God first, you know, sooner or later you're going to find out why. It's going to make you a bigger person, it's going to make you a stronger person.
Yeah.
And you know, all new doors are going to open up for you. So, you know, so now I just feel like a new, like I got another second, you know, chance at my prime. Like I said, I'm focused. I'm focused, I'm hungry, I'm healthy, and just knowing so much more and how much I've grown within these last couple of years. You know, I'm just on the spree right now. So,
on a different wave, right?
Different wave, man, all the way around. So it's all good.
Yeah. What's up, Jeff?
Would you rather be a fighter that has fought the best, lost here and there, but satisfied personally with your career, knowing that you put everything out on the line? Or would you rather be a fighter that has a perfect record and that's what goes with your name?
Nah, you know, I've always been that type of guy that I wanted to fight the best. You know, I've never, like, even at a young age, I've never seen myself, you know, having a perfect, you know, boxing career. Like, I always wanted to get in the ring and feel everything that the fight game have to offer.
Yeah.
Like, when my story is over, I want it to be a story, you know, of excitement. It's almost like you're reading a book. Like, I don't want to just read just no perfect, you know, just, you know, story about some guy and everything just went perfect.
Take me on a roller coaster.
I want that roller coaster. I want to be able to see at the end of this story, like, man, this dude here's a, you know what I mean, I admire this dude. Like, he's inspiring. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I rock with him. You know what I mean? He done been through some shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he came back like a beast. So You know what I mean? That's what I've always seen, you know, my career. And I think, you know, we're on that path to get that done.
Yeah, I want people to see my dirt so they believe it. So they know it at the end of the story. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So they believe the success.
You want to make it believable. You want to be able to have people that's going to be able to relate to it as well.
Straight up.
And you want to really teach people how to overcome and really see, you know, that this passion is real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. What's up, Todd?
Now they got a little time off to breathe a little bit. Are you gonna be watching the Canelo Khan fight this weekend?
Yeah,
and who you got?
Yeah, I got to head over there on Friday. Matter of fact, you know, because of course I train with Khan. Me, Andre Ward, we train over there at Khan. So, it's gonna be a big fight, man.
It's big for both fighters.
What are your thoughts, bro? What are your thoughts? I see the wheels turning here, man.
It's a big situation. Like I said, I think Khan has it. I believe he has what it takes.
A lot of speed
to get it done because he's fast. He has good legs. He got to keep it moving, but he has to stay focused every second of every round because if he slips up or if he gets in his old mode of trying to exchange. Like Canelo is the type of guy that can finish you. It just only takes one shot. So, and that's one thing that he knows, and that's one thing that he's been working on. So, like I said, he's in shape. He's ready. We'll see what happens.
Oh man, what's up, Jeff?
Do you feel that the boxing game, and I say game in quotes, keeps us fans from seeing the best fights?
I believe sometimes. I mean, it's a lot of politics involved, of course. I mean, a lot of money involved, of course. And at the same time, they have like this, this line of, like Golden Boy fighters and top ranked fighters. They're over here with HBO, and now you have all the Al Heyman fighters with the PBC. Yeah. They're on this side, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But I think we're going to start seeing a lot more because I believe that they're trying to mend that relationship, and because there's a lot of money out there to get. So I think they're going to start making a lot of that stuff happen.
Yeah, because you see other sports like UFC. I mean, they put the best against the best, and then or like even basketball. Eventually, the Spurs are going to play the Warriors. We know that's going to happen, right? Like or whatever. But it just seems like as a fan of boxing, you're sitting there going like, God damn it, why can't I see this fight that I want to see?
I mean, it's just different. It's just. Just different. I believe like the basketball and UFC, that's just one big organization. So they have to. They don't have no choice. But boxing, it's 3-4 different type of promoters, and they have these relationships with different networks, and so it makes it a little bit more difficult.
You got mandatory challengers, things like that really gum up the works.
600 belts.
600 belts.
So many belts,
dude. Gang of belts, a lot of other bullshit that plays a part. But, as you can see, like money can make people come together like Floyd and Pac. They finally
absolutely.
They figured it out.
Absolutely.
Because we're an action-needed society. Like, we want everything on demand right away.
Listen, if the money's right, I'm fighting Floyd Mayweather.
We scrapping. We scrapping.
Money got to be right, though.
Have to be
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Yo, you rocking with views or lemonade? If it's lemonade, it's okay.
He said, nah.
We're not gonna judge you.
Nah, man, that a lemonade situation. That's tough. That's tough for us.
I think we've all been there as men.
Yeah, that's tough for us, man. So
I don't know, Crystal.
Because we're men.
Because we're men.
That's not an excuse.
And we have two heads, and unfortunately, one of them doesn't have a brain.
I hate that.
At all.
At all, bro.
At all. So it's a tough situation, but
yeah, I know. What up, Todd?
Well, obviously, we talked about Danny Garcia being a potential fight. Who is your top hit list? Like, other than Danny Garcia, is there people like, yo, if possible, you could knock these?
Man, you know what, man? Right now, man, I want everybody.
My man.
Of course, like Danny Garcia is definitely, one guy they're talking about. They got the fight, Keith Thurman and Porter coming up.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
I can go to 54. Me and Canelo can do it if he gets past Amir. It's a lot of different situations, man. It's a lot of different situations. I bring a lot to the table when it comes into those guys. I got the speed. I got the power. I got, like I say, I'm a dog when it comes down to it. My heart is as big as, whoever out there. So at the end of the day, man, me fighting whoever is going to be, it's going to be a good one.
There's this little known fighter named Triple G. What do you think of this guy? Have you heard of him?
Yeah, man, Triple G does his thing, man. Like I said, I've known him ever since the amateurs, man.
Right?
Man, I don't understand. The guy punches like crazy from what they say. I speak to some of his sparring partners. They're like, dude, like,
they can't even talk anymore.
Like I say, like, man, we blocking the punches, and next day we got bruises on our arms and shit. Like, it's crazy. I don't.
You get paid to spar?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say you better.
Oh yeah, they need that. They need that, especially with him.
Okay,
a lot of
good.
amateur fighters and stuff trying to get ready.
Just trying to prepare.
With arguments with like someone like Triple G and fighters like yourself, they always say, "Oh, he hasn't fought anybody real," like that. Every fighter is real, right? You don't go in there saying like, this guy's not a bum.
I know.
Every fighter is real. You know what I mean? Triple G is just the type of guy that just makes him look crazy. Yeah. He makes the fight look crazy. They said the same thing about Roy Jones. Mm-hmm. Roy Jones he just running through guys, just making it look too easy. You know what I mean? But a lot of these guys, man, they put work in. They train their asses off. But once But then again, you got those guys like Triple G, Andre Ward, Floyd sometimes. All these other guys that just make it look like there's no competition.
My man, you always have the answer, bro. If I ever have a press conference,
I got the answer.
You got the answers.
I got the answers.
Yo, bro, if I'm ever in trouble, or I gotta have a press conference, bro. I need you right there with me, bro.
Holla at me, man. I got you.
Yo,
PR team.
We appreciate your time,
man. Appreciate y'all, man, for letting me come up.
Congratulations. Hands up emoji for you, my G. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, shout to E-Man as well, man.
Man, appreciate it, boss.
Yeah, my man. Come through anytime, man. It's the Cruz Show. This Power 106. You live here, too.
Oh, yeah, I'm here now.
Come on, man. Yeah, Power 106. Andre Berto. Straight up.
All right, appreciate it, baby.